Hi. How are you? Nice to meet you.
I met you for Salt, but that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
In Cancun.
Oh, in Cancun, right.
Yes, that was nice.
That is fun when they do those, yeah.
I hope they do it again sometime.
Stay down.
If he drops it, shoot him. Come on.
He had a little rebellious past, and I think sometimes that makes people even stronger and give them more character when you grow older. Do you agree with that?
Oh, completely. Completely. You know, I think it's that thing, what I love about Louis' story, and I think a lot of people will relate to it, especially young people, I hope, is there's that fire in all of us, and so often when you're young or at different times in your life, you think that there's something wrong with that. It's a bad thing because it's misdirected, and you don't know if you're a good person, and you don't know what you're contributing. You feel like, and that it is that fight and that fire and that little bit of trouble that if directed in the right way, it can be a force for good and brave and wonderful. And I think that's and I say that to my kids if they get in trouble because they've done something and they feel like they did something wrong and bad, that there is a right and a wrong, but it's also not to feel like they're bad. And it's fire, like Louis has fire. And
do you think about that now when you're going to have teenagers at one point in your house?
Yeah, I have one so far. Yes, it's complicated. And if they're anything like I was, it's going to be really difficult.
And I think a lot of people admire in you too, that you just stay true to yourself and you have all this compassion for so many people and all the other work that you do. Is that something that made you connect with him especially?
I think there is a real joy in being useful and believing in other people and trying to fight on their behalf and make things better. There's a real joy in it. It's not out of, and Louis and I think shared that, him certainly on a very different scale, but this idea that helping others it's not out of pity or charity. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be able to be a part of other people's lives and to work with them. And when you see people overcoming things and surviving against all odds, you're impressed and inspired by them. It's not, it's something that fills you and makes you full of happiness and joy, and he had that joy. I'm so fortunate to have the opportunities to do what I love in life, and I love my family. I want to work on world issues and try to do my best to participate and be useful. I get to work on a film like Unbroken and spend time with a man like Louis Zamperini. I'm so fortunate, and so I feel very driven to do everything I can. I probably should learn to relax a little bit, but it's not in my nature. For example, I'm here today, but at 3 o'clock I break, and my 3 kids are here, and we're going out, and I'll spend time with them, and then at 9 I have a little something to do, and then we'll sit up in our pajamas and talk about life, and I'll go to sleep. You know, so you find the balance of, I'm fortunate that I can have my kids in homeschool and travel with them, and I'm fortunate that Brad and I have jobs that we can take turns working and support each other, so we're not both working at the same time. We're very lucky, you know. There are many women around this world that work a great deal harder than I do, and never get acknowledged for it. So I'm not one to complain.
However dark the night, however dim our hopes.
Inbound 4 o'clock row.
The light will always follow darkness.
Keep going the way you're going, you end up as a bum on the street. You train. You fight harder than those other guys, and you win.
If I can take it, I can make it.
Stay down.
If he drops it, shoot him. Come on.